now listening to Live on Broadway Podcast.
You know it's Monday. You're listening to Live on Broadway Podcast. Period.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Not Asia Chanel, and I always tune into Live on Broadway Podcast on Monday. It's the Giants for me.
Live on Broadway Podcast, we right back with the shits in the smoke, you heard? Boom! Clear! You know the vibes, man. We right back at it. Live on Broadway Podcast, man. Where else would you want to be on a Monday but with Live on Broadway Podcast? Shout out to the Giants in the room. Let's establish protocol. Welcome back to another episode of Live on Broadway Podcast, where the situations matter more than the relationships. Perspective is respected by everybody. And if this your first time listening, don't become easily threatened or angry, because much like yourself, every giant here first started off as a perfect stranger. We ask that everybody get in tune with what we doing with Live on Broadway Podcast via Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, everywhere podcasts are streamable. You know what I'm talking about? Now that the elephant, now that that's out the way, listen, we had the motherfucking queens in here last week.
I know, yeah.
That was wrong. We had the motherfucking queens in here last week, popping in, getting into their bag. Shout out to the motherfucking queens that was in here. His missus, your wishes. Thank you, Pete.
27, yes, sir.
You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to motherfucking, just call me T. Marie.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Ashley Got Kings. You know what I mean?
Yes,
she's out of town on somebody's son. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? Feel like I'm missing somebody, but listen, shout out to motherfucking Queen Shelly for holding it down. Listen, man. I was very proud of you guys, Shells. I was very, very, very proud of you guys to see y'all pull up and keep that same, all of that same fucking energy. You know what I mean?
Keep that same energy.
It's one thing to be sitting in that seat, and it's another whole thing to be sitting in this seat.
Oh, that's the hot seat.
You know what I mean? So like, before we even jump into the roll call and wellness check, like, well, as part of wellness check, let's do that. How did it feel to be like sitting on this side of the fence?
So for me, it was trying to make sure I didn't let my anxiety get the best of me. I deal with anxiety all the time. So for me, it was like, all right, so how we gonna do this? I already know your whole setup and everything. My energy gotta be on 1,000. And I was like, all I had to do was just be me.
Keep that same energy.
So it was just like, just follow through with shit and just let people know, like, you about to get into something spicy.
Hey, they had me tied up in the bedroom. I couldn't really get out. You know what I mean? They had me under the bed.
Was it in the bedroom? I thought it was the bathroom. I hope we
Listen, man, y'all started me in the bathroom, and then what happened was, you know what I mean? Disrespectful, P.
Disrespectful.
You know what I mean? Shout out to my motherfucking nigga, the Brooklyn Pisces in the building.
Keep that
you know
same energy.
He was out.
What up, T. Marie?
He was out here, you know what I mean? Holding the queens down, you know what I mean? So, King, like on your side, too, how did it feel to be on the opposite side? Because,
I won't lie to you. So, just to let y'all know what happened with me, I was just doing the sound effects, to be honest with you. But to see the ladies just go without interruption, the shit was smooth. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was funny as fuck, but the shit was smooth as hell because it was a different dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was just going. When you let women just go, oh my God. The shit that come out their mouth, because they get real quiet around men for some reason. Or maybe
they don't want to reveal their hand.
They don't want to reveal their hand, but when they just around each other and they shut me up like twice.
Oh, yeah.
Big time shut me up twice. Now I was like, oh, okay. Let me shut the fuck up.
I heard when they did that, and I thought I felt something sharp. I was trying to cut the rope, and it wouldn't cut, so you was on your own.
Too late. We wasn't having it.
Nah, it was real.
I seen what happened though, right? So you know, shout out to his Mrs. Your Wishes.
Yes.
Call me T Marie Ashley.King. I mean, we got Raina_Elaine down. Busy. Shout out to you, Queen.
Keep that same energy.
But what I noticed was that they knew I had to come in here today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They knew I had to come in here today. So them motherfuckers bailed. You know what I mean? And it's cool. You know what I mean? It's cool. We know the vibes and we see what was happening on that side. You know what I mean?
Yes,
The
sir.
fuck?
You know what I mean? We know, we see what's happening, but Shelly was the only real woman enough to pop in and
That's
keep
right.
all of that same fucking energy.
Keep that same energy.
You know what I'm saying? Shelly was the only real one. Know what I mean? Since she had to grab the bull by his horns last podcast. Know what I mean? Now, who's Talumin with whom?
Exactly.
Ass.Kings. The fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Leave my boo alone. Leave my boo alone.
Is Texas getting Mexes now?
You know, so look, wellness check. How was your weekend? Talk to me, Chels.
My weekend was good. Spent a lot of time with my best friend and her baby. Had like little moments. Definitely caught up with some people. Had a friend tell me a very interesting story.
Anything you care to share? I'll cross my legs with this one.
Well, it's all I gotta say is you gotta be careful what you get in the streets. Whether if it's weed, whether if it's anything else. Be careful who you get it from.
Coronavirus.
Nah, it's not even that. Like, long story short, I had a friend.
Somebody spiked the weed or laced the weed?
So, from what I was told, someone was being set up and they didn't know. And he actually ended up saving somebody else.
Wow.
Because this person ended up in a coma for 3 days.
Whoa.
And God willing, thank God he is, you know, going through his process and everything. But it definitely took a lot. Definitely his mental health in some ways was compromised. So it's like a lot of things. It's just a lot. Like, I had a moment myself going through a memory that happened like 2 years ago about like when I had visited the hospital and I had a doctor question me like, how is it that you don't know about your health? And I was just like, well, when something is out of your control, you don't know what the fuck's going on. So, and to have someone literally sit there and try to belittle me, and I was like, no, I'm gonna sit here and advocate for myself because no one else is going to do it. And I was like, I had to tell her, can we please not have me relive this moment that it was literally almost a life or death situation. And I was like, because this is messing with my mental health. So respect that. But yeah, one thing definitely is just be careful what you're getting and self-advocation.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Like, the furthest. Well, I'm not even gonna sit here and cap, but like, you got to be careful about that because there's a lot of people out here that's just trying to get to the money. You know what I mean? And they don't really give two shits or fucks about what it is that you're doing. You know what I mean? The drug that you're using or whatever the case may be. But I mean, listen, man. I call it what it is. Listen, ain't no such thing as honor amongst thieves. You know what I mean? So when you're out here buying illegal drugs, you take that risk almost. It's not right. I'm not saying it's right. That's why if you get a connect, if you fucking with somebody, you want to make sure you always fuck with them.
Right.
Or
you know
go
what I'm
to a
saying?
dispensary.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Or go to dispensary. Talk to me, Pete.
Well, I'm domesticated. You know what I'm saying? A good weekend for me, I went to Target, stopped by Walmart. And,
any PS5s? You got the PS5?
Oh, no PS5. You know what I'm saying? Because when you 10 years in, the motherfucker, she gave, remember that bullshit I used to say all the time? Like, I gave her a baby that was my PS5. Play with that nigga. You
Oh
know?
my
Play
God.
with the baby. You know what I'm saying? That's what that was. That was my
funny.
You
gift.
gotta love him. He's
No,
so
I love him.
cute.
I love him all to death.
He's
But
so
nah,
cute.
no bullshit. That's exactly what I did. I went to BJ's. I went to Walmart. I went to Target. Picked up his new car chair. His car. Yeah, that was it, bro. I ain't have no real. Last week, if you hit me last weekend with a Queens edition, I would have told you some shit. But nah, this is
So Brooklyn Pisces, how was your last week? No.
okay. Yeah, absolutely. Nah.
He want to give us the daddy daycare.
Yo.
We trying to get the
Nah,
spice.
but
I ain't got no
You
spice,
gotta love
King.
that. Gotta
I
love
got
that.
no spice, King. I mean, I ain't gonna front like it's rare to just get to enjoy the family. You know what I'm saying? When especially when all this shit is going on. So just to sit back, relax, and we did a movie day. His godfather came over and chilled for a few. So you know that's really what it was, bro. Like I'm dead ass with this shopping shit.
I'm here for that.
Nah, I'm not here for that, guy. You know, I need for this shit to be over. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I can have reasons to go out.
Right.
As a matter of fact, you know, you need to stretch your birthday out a little bit more. So you like, yo, P, I'm going this. I'm like, yo, Lex, Wade said I need to be there.
Yo, Lex.
I need to be there.
We gonna need him for all the time that we got off.
Off, for real.
This is our last podcast until December 7th. December 7th, this is our last podcast until December 7th. We be back December 7th. You know what I mean? With our year-end wrap-up. Shout out to all the Giants that's going to participate and pop into that. You know what I mean? My weekend was cool. You know what I mean? I got to chill. Yo, P's a funny nigga, yo. You know what? Yo, P's the nigga that's like, he's the internal, what you call that? When a person is egging you on. Instigator. He's the internal instigator where you just be like, yo, so I had a cool week, and he be like, You know what I mean? And I know you guys can hear because he got the mic right there. You know what I mean? But my weekend was pretty cool, man. I enjoyed myself. You know what I mean? I'm currently watching this joint called The Undoing on Netflix, on HBO.
HBO,
you know what I mean? I tried getting into trial 4, something like that on Netflix.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I'm just tired of them railroad in the black man, and so I just
That's a
dubbed
fact.
it. You know what I mean? Listen, man, I actually had a birthday. I just finished coming off the road and
Clap it up for
celebrating.
that.
You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that was making that special. You know, I actually, let me think. Mama say.
All right, so looking through your stories, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You was in somebody's mansion. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes. Yo, so I'm
Yeah.
happy you brought that.
Yeah.
So my family actually put something really dope together for me, you know what I mean? Really surprised me. That was really dope. We was, listen, man, the ceilings was like heaven bound. You know what I'm talking about? Had a great time, did masquerade, nice little vibe.
I seen with the feathers on the you had feathers, right? That was feathers in your jacket.
Listen.
Nigga was an angel. He was a victorious angel.
I love my sister-in-law because she knows I pay attention to details. And she knew that everybody was gonna be doing the mask, so she, you know what I mean, we did the mask, she got me the wings and shit.
That shit was fire.
Fire. I felt on cloud 9.
That shit was fire.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was a good time. But I know what you guys came here for, and fortunately, but unfortunately, it's not for how our weekend was. It's just for us to catch up, you know what I mean? Tap in and see what was going on. Plus, keep it 100 with you. Last week, you know what I mean, we had some technical difficulties, so we wasn't even supposed to be here giving this to y'all. But I said, listen, we can't let our viewership and listenership down.
Facts.
They probably want to be able to see and tap in and see what's going on with us.
That's a fact.
So I said, listen, let's get back into it. A lot of passion. That's all you see. The saliva is a lot of passion. Trust me. I know you see it because I see. You know what I mean? Passion. So, you know what I mean? Look, let's get into this roll call. Let's talk about some things. Live on Broadway Podcast. We be right back. You heard? Pool!
Clear.
Pop out with us. You are now locked into the hottest thing in the streets. Live on Broadway Podcast. Let's talk about it. Yeah.
so often, a meteor hits. And when a meteor hits, you know, I recently read somewhere that for every 10 diamonds they find one gem. Get my motherfucking shit, because I'm about to talk my shit. Fuck on. For every 10 diamonds they find one gem. So what is that telling you? If you by happenstance, scrolling on the gram, happen to run across LOBP and happen to find us, I'm telling you, you happen to find yourself a gem. We're not a diamond, baby. We're worth more. You know what I mean? So if you happen to find us on YouTube, if you happen to find us on Instagram, if you happen to find us on any streaming platform, now I'm talking about tap in, get the wind beneath your feet. You know what I mean? We talk about relationship topics. You know what I mean? We just recapping. We about to get in the roll call and talk our shit. You know what I mean? Live on Broadway Podcast. Before we do that, listen, we must pay the bills. We must pay the, why the fuck? Listen, I got this whole mirror on and nobody told me I had on this bullshit fucking hat. I'm from New York, so it's only right that I rep NY, but it wouldn't be right if I ain't get into my motherfucking, nah, man, you see what's happening, man? The collectors, you know what I'm talking about? Let's get into the motherfucking ad and pay some bills. Can we do that, Brooklyn Pisces? This segment is brought to you in part by The Collectors, where urban street fashion means always having something to wear on your laundry day. Get in tune with The Collectors on their Instagram, _collectors_. Hey, the fall season is upon us. Don't get caught slipping in last season's fashion. Tell them Live on Broadway Podcast sent you by using our promo code LOBP to save yourself $5 off your purchase. You know the vibes, man. What I'm talking about? Listen, man. The Collectors, man, tap in, _collectors_. You know what I'm talking about? Save yourself $5 off your purchase. You know what I'm saying? You see what's happening, man. We got the hustle and motivate. You know what I'm talking about? It's only right. It's only right, man. You got to tap in, man. Save yourself $5 using our promo code LOBP. It's essential. You know what I'm talking about? You want to, Christmas is coming. Black Friday is upon us. You know what I mean? Drop in, tap in, _collectors_. Link in a bio. You know what I mean? Save yourself $5 off using our promo code LOBP. Shout out to the Collectors.
Keep that same energy.
You know what I'm talking about? This is what we doing on this side, man. Live on Broadway Podcast. Look, we're going to get into these. Listen. We're going to get into these topics, man. Listen, we're going to get into these topics. Are you? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Listen, so listen, let me set the platform. I'm gonna play this for you guys, right? I'm gonna play this for you guys, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk a little bit about a little bit.
You gonna know a nigga? How you gonna know what you want? A lot of y'all don't even understand what it takes to be in a monogamous relationship. Like, y'all don't even understand. Y'all be wanting to lock a nigga in so bad, you don't really understand what it actually takes to be in a relationship where you're asking another person to solely focus on you for their intimacy, to solely focus on you for their companionship, to solely focus on you for partnership in finances and in life and in bill paying and in goal setting. Like, you ain't even whole enough to be a nigga everything. And when I be saying that, y'all bitches get on my videos and y'all get offended. Like I'm always taking up for the niggas. But women be the main ones pushing for monogamy. And then when a bitch get in a relationship, you don't understand, by asking this man to not fuck nobody else, by asking this man to not call nobody else, by asking this man to not look at another woman for none of his wants and needs as far as male to female, you are then saying, I'ma be whatever you need me to be, nigga, because I don't want, but y'all don't understand that. Y'all just think that's how it's supposed to be, because that's what the media and the movies and your man and them taught you. That's what y'all think. Y'all, like, truth be told, if up front, a bitch told you, these are all the things you're going to have to do, girl, in order to lock this nigga in like you want to, half of y'all wouldn't even want the nigga after that. But you never sit down and actually really consider, what does it take to be fucking Ray Ray's girlfriend? What does it take to be Michael's wife? Like, what type of demons do this nigga really got? What type of sex drive do he really got if he left every other bitch alone and only fucks with me? What type of things will he want out of me? Y'all be want a nigga that's rich and a freak and got a great personality, but is low key, don't talk to nobody, but is a people person, but is like, y'all want all this shit. And girl, if you actually had to entertain that nigga non-stop by yourself, bitch, you be a circus monkey. The way you would have to suck dick on Tuesday, swing from the ceiling fan on Thursday, be a fucking stripper on Friday, because the nigga like pole dancing on the weekends. Like, the way you'd have to cook on Sunday, turn around on Monday, and like y'all don't even know the half. And y'all be so quick to want a nigga to just lock in on you. Do you even have enough going on for you to be a person?
Here we go. Mike. All right, cool. We back. So listen, man. You get the gist of what she was saying. You know what I mean? So the question is, are you ready to be in a whole fucking relationship? You know what I mean? That's the question. You know what I mean? Because I think there's a lot of women out here that say they want to be in a relationship. And Shelly, you got the weight of the world on your shoulders. You gotta speak for the women. You know what I'm saying? I think there's a lot of women out here that say they want to be in a whole relationship. And Giants, tap in. You know what I mean? Spam us with the volcanoes. Let us know what the vibes are. There's a lot of women out here that say they want to be in a whole relationship, but they don't really got what it takes to be in a relationship with a nigga. You want that to be the premise of what she was saying was, you want that nigga to abandon all the other chicks and just focus solely on you. But now, once he starts to focus solely on you, are you willing to do all the things that he's asking of you? Are you willing to, if you had to fuck that nigga on Monday, swing from the chandelier on Tuesday, you know what I mean? Dye your hair purple on Wednesday, and then cook on Thursday, and on the weekend, you know what I mean? Ride the horse to the sunset. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think a lot of women are willing to, personally. I think a lot of women want to be in a relationship, but I don't feel like they're willing to rise to the occasion of what it takes to be in a relationship and get that nigga to only be with you. Talk to me, Shells.
Well, I can't speak for all women because everyone makes their own decision. You have to know the difference between what you want and what you need. If you can't tell that
keep that same energy,
then you need to kind of reevaluate yourself. Like they tell us multiple times, you gotta love yourself first before you can love someone else. Now, if you're willing to ask someone, I want you to drop all your hoes, I want you to drop anybody, I want you to just solely focus on me, you have to do the same in return. It can't be, how I always say, it can't be 50-50, I want 100, if I'm giving you all of me, I need all of you in return, plain and simple. But at the same time, you got people who are into monogamy, you got people who are into polyamory.
Well, hold on, P, right? That confused me because I agree with that to an extent, but where we go a little bit, where we meet the fork in the road is, I start to feel like, all right, so regardless if she says, I want to be your one and only, once they get into that relationship, we all know there's more women than there are men in the world.
Yes.
You know what I mean? With that logic being acknowledged, you expect that dude to not be you expect that, like, it's in a man's nature, right? No Prince card shit. It's in a man's nature to be with multiple women. Now, as a man, when you get older and more mature, you say, I only want to focus my intention on one woman. It's not in a woman's nature to be with multiple dudes.
Of course not.
It's in the man's nature to be with, cause if I could fuck every fat ass I saw on Instagram, I probably fucking would. The fuck?
The fuck?
You know what I mean?
The fuck?
If I could fuck every fat ass that I've seen on Instagram, I probably fucking would. right? But there's a such thing as called discipline. Whereas you say to yourself, all right, cool, I'm above that. I'm not trying to catch no STD. I'm not trying to be out here putting myself at jeopardy because you only get one life to live and you want to live it the right way.
True.
So it's those things and those logics, those reasons that straighten you up and keep you buttoned up. You know what I mean? For me, I think a lot of women just wouldn't want to be with, if a woman really realized, if some women really realize what it took to be with one man or to get that one man to be with just you, I don't think they would opt for what that entails. Talk to me, P.
All right, so let me just shout out some people real quick. So when you were playing the clip, let me see.
I play it again if need be.
Nah, no need. First of all, Lex.
And that's from a woman's POV.
Yeah, Lex said, laugh my fucking ass off, fuck out of here, she's single. She pulled one of my numbers. Yeah, she said she's single. So, and I'm just D. Marie said, Lex, she got a teddy bear at home.
Who, D. Marie said that?
D. Marie said that, yes.
Shout out to my lady.
She said, Lex also said yes, if he's doing the same for me. Just call me T. Marie said, I'm not ready. I'm trying to be selfish a little longer. And she said, I'm almost ready though. There's a countdown. Just like her ring. See, the beauty about being on this side is that I could talk my shit and she can't say shit. She get the right. Like she has the right and catch the fuck up. So
I'll block her. You want to block her, Pete?
No,
I'll block her. Block her. Somebody block her.
Nah, leave my
because she want me to
alone.
see it. So just call me T. Marie is over here being selfish.
Oh.
She has a countdown, but she wants princess cut, not diamond
Chocolate cut.
Chocolate diamond, not regular diamonds, but she has a countdown. Fuck out of here. That's why she's single, right, Shelly?
I can't see for T. Marie. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's why she's single.
Right.
But Indian_Queen_Y said it comes with the territory. You must be in this together. Lex also said he has a choice. If he doesn't want to be in a monogamous relationship, then don't be in that type of relationship.
Why are they spinning it? This is about what a woman said about women. This has nothing to do about a man, what a man is doing. This is what a woman said.
Okay.
But women want to spin it to make they want to switch the narrative. This isn't about what a woman, what a man must do to be in a relationship with a woman. This is what a woman said it takes for a woman to be in a relationship with a man. I want that to be very clear.
But that's settling. That's the problem.
Why?
Because in a lot of cases, you deal with people who want to have that polygamous relationship or they want a polyamory relationship, and there's a difference between the two.
Explain. Enlighten us. Teach us.
So, polygamy, it's one man with multiple women, and he's the only one that's allowed to have multiple partners. Polyamorous is he's dealing with multiple women, and those women can also have multiple partners. So there's a difference, but at the same time, that doesn't confine to how other people want to live their lives. So in her way, how she was saying, in order for things to work out with a man, you have to be in a polygamous relationship. But that shit doesn't always work.
I don't think it has to be a polygamous relationship. I think she was just saying a lot of women want to be with a guy. A lot of women want to be with one guy and want to take that guy from off the streets, right? Wants to be with one. And excuse me, let me collect my thoughts. But while doing that she's not realizing you're taking him from being who he naturally is. Now, inside of him being with you, and he pulls up and he wants to just be with you, are you willing to accept the role of Miss Sarah, Miss Jessica, and Miss Parker? Are you willing to accept those roles and what it takes to be with that dude? I just don't think a lot of women are.
My thing is like, is he ready? Because if as a woman, I'm ready for everything, I'm ready to give you my all, are you ready to receive what I have to give you? Because if that's
I
not
think there's
the
a lot of
case,
judgment.
Nah, it's not even that it's a lot of judgment. It's at the end of the day, what are you ready to be in a monogamous relationship? You said at one point, men sometimes want to be with multiple women until they're ready to say, all right, I want to be with one woman, I want to be with this woman.
But not all men. Some men.
And that's the thing. Some men, and I know a few, some men, they're just like, it's just not going to work for me. It doesn't sit right for me. That's for them. Now,
There's
as
some
a
women
woman,
that don't want to be married.
Okay, and that's your choice. But that's also a discussion that you have with your significant other. That's a conversation that you have. Put your foot's in the door, say that right away before your whole body's in. Before you say, oh, I don't want to be in a marriage. All right, fine. Let that person decide, do I want to be with this person who eventually doesn't ever want to get married? Is this something that I want? You have the will to decide for yourself. No one should ever settle for what another person wants. Is that truly your own happiness?
But here's the thing, and I understand what you're saying. Some people don't know what the fuck they want.
It takes time.
Some people just don't have no idea what it is that they want, right? And inside of understanding that they don't know what they want, they explore and learn different things, right? I feel like if you're a woman, and because I feel like the pendulum is just swinging and there's no direct conversation. I feel like as a man, there may be women that want to just lock you down, that just want to take you off the market, just so that you're with one person. However, now once you do that, are you willing to? All right, so let me make it personal so that the viewership and listeners can understand. Shelly, are you in a relationship? Well, I ain't even gonna get into that. You cursed me out last time. Don't even, just leave it alone. Right, so I ain't gonna be cursed though. I ain't gonna be cursed out my first day back on the job. The fuck? You know what I'm talking about?
I'll do it anyway.
What I will say is, if you were dating somebody and you were in a relationship with them, and that was your situation, and you ended up saying, I wanted to just be you and I, are you willing to do absolutely everything that it's gonna take to make that man happy? Don't say shit.
Keep that same energy.
Don't say nothing yet. Hold up. Still, don't say shit.
Fuck is you talking about?
That's for what you're about to say. Go ahead.
This asshole. My thing is, if I feel that this is the man that I want to spend the rest of my life with, I'm willing to do what it takes to keep this man. At the end of the day, if he wants multiple women, well, baby boy, I got probably 5 or 6 different wigs in the closet. I'll be Erica, Jessica, what you want.
Wigs ain't changing. The body and all that.
Come on, Shaquana gotta go.
A female can beat her face as much as she wants and be a different person. See, so, first of all, what you both will not do, because I am the only woman here, is try to have 2 against 1. This is what the fuck you will not do. So, I am not the one.
Yo, P, how many women was in here last week when it was just you?
I'm not the one.
5 of them. 5. 5th.
He got shut down. That's what it was.
No, I quieted myself to respect y'all. I didn't get shut down.
Nah, because he still wanted to play the Prince card.
I definitely
that
still
didn't
play
work.
the Prince
You
card
know
because
one of my favorite drops?
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, that's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Listen, the Giants shall rise.
Tell him to sit his ass down.
No,
Spicy these comments.
I feel you. I mean, what they talking about, King?
All right, so you know what's crazy is that it's 2 against 1 here. That's how Shelly feels. It's 2 against 1. But the collector is on here by itself, going at several, I'm gonna say, different women. You know, they coming at him crazy right now. Not all of them, but
keep that same energy.
So what he said was, I'm gonna try to he said the sister was basically saying, don't ask him to empty his glass unless you can keep it filled.
Keep that same energy.
Oh, don't say shit. Hold on.
Okay, I won't
My
say
OG
shit.
told me when you say something real, you gotta say that shit again.
All right. _collectors_ said the sister was basically saying, don't ask him to empty his glass unless you can keep it filled.
I respect
That's it.
Podcast over.
That's it.
We appreciate you all for coming out
That's
tonight.
it.
We got what we needed. Talk heavy. What the ladies talk about?
The ladies is going in. I'm just DeMarie. But she said, but never think you still think you gonna be out here and being faithful, cause I'm petty, will even the playing field. that ass on scene. I'm reading verbatim, so that's what was said.
Who said that? T. Marie?
No, I'm just DeMarie.
DeMarie?
Yeah, y'all gotta switch our names up. I'm just
Yo,
DeMarie.
Yo, D. Let me tell you something, right?
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with you being petty, all right? This has everything to do with you keeping that nigga glass full. How collector said it?
He said.
Hey, what he said? That high tech shit.
Yeah,
motherfucker came dropping bars.
He said, damn, hold on, cause I done scrolled. He said the sister was basically saying, don't ask him to empty his glass unless you can keep it filled.
That's all he's saying. That's all she's saying. DeMarie.
So, Trey 11208 said she's saying basically, if you want a man to be with just you, make sure you keep his attention and bark when he say so, and do everything he wants so he don't look outside of the house. And the collectors,
it's the understanding for me, sis.
He concurs.
It's the understanding for me, sis.
Also dropped another one. He said these women, I guess he's my inside of the comments, are not submissive enough to even understand what that sister said.
Don't say nothing else. Don't say shit else. Trigger word. I'm triggered. I'm triggered. Okay? Because not enough women know how to be submissive, right? That doesn't mean relinquishing your power. That means I trust you well enough to lead. Simple, put, clear, and concise. I trust you well enough to say, you know what, babe? Lead us. But now, as a man, and we've had this conversation,
Yes.
as a man, you need to, as a man, decide what's right. It doesn't always have to be you as a man that's right. She could say, babe, go right. And right is what's best. Nigga, you go right. Because that's what's in the best interest for you collectively. It's not about you. Anyway, talk to me, King.
Lex Luthor said a woman can't keep a man that doesn't want to be kept.
Facts.
Wait. Wait, because I'm slow sometimes.
Okay.
A woman can't keep a man that does not want to be kept. A woman can't keep a man. So if the man don't want to be kept, she can't keep him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter what he's doing, what she's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if a man wants to be kept,
Then you
and she's doing what she's supposed to be doing by way of him, not by way of her. I say that with all intentions purpose. A lot of times, and I've said this before, a lot of times people do things in relationships or to get somebody's attention, and that's what you have to do to get Prince. That may not be what you have to do to get Broadway. So don't be leading with and saying, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. No, you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing by way of Prince. You're not going after Prince no more. You're going after Broadway. So now you got to do something different. And I feel like that's where a lot of men and women go wrong, where they'll be trying to, do the moves over here that got Shelly and not what was needed to get Raina. And that's, talk to me.
All right, so how I feel about it, about that little tidbit you just had put up, it's understood. You know what I'm saying? Like Shelly said, also like you said, it's just about that kind of individual that you're dealing with. And if you want some men don't want submissive women, But me personally, I'm all for that shit.
A man that doesn't want a woman that's submissive is a man that is.
I'm gonna turn this around. Hold on.
Yeah.
I want them to see you guys.
Yeah. A man that does not want a submissive woman is a man that wants to be submissive. Wait, put my shit out. That's the bar. A man that don't want a submissive woman is a man that want to submit to a woman. And I don't know any woman personally. I might have come across here and there, but I don't know any woman personally that want their man to submit to them.
All right, yeah, they talking real heavy, but I'm just gonna end it right there, man.
Okay.
It's going, so they gonna see it.
So listen, we're gonna jump into the next topic. You know what I mean? Live on Broadway Podcast. You know how we give it up. Pool!
Clear!
Pop out with us. You are now locked into the hottest thing in the streets. Live on Broadway Podcast. Let's talk about it. Yeah.
You know the vibes, man. Live on Broadway Podcast. We right back with the shit. You know what I'm talking about? Listen, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold the fuck on, man. I feel like I'm D Nice. Hold the fuck on. But that nigga D Nice be switching up and shit. I need another hat. Can somebody give me another hat? Listen, man. This segment is brought to you in part by, you know what I mean, Naturally You. So let's get into that and pay the bills. Can we do that, guys?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
All right, let's pay the bills, Giants. Tired of those quote-unquote natural products? Insert yawn emoji here. Naturally You products are just that. 100% natural and 100% handmade. If it's not their foot soap, their rose hip and oatmeal exfoliate and body soap, their herb, not weed, their herb-infused hair oil, then it has to be their whipped body butter. Oh, honey, look, they know it's over there. Save yourself 15% off your purchase by using our coupon code, LOBP. Hey, why do it for the gram when you could do it for you? Naturally You. Oh, and hold this. All their products are unisex friendly. You know the vibes, man. Naturally You, man. Listen, man, you want to tap in and get into with all of their products, man. Listen, I'm here for all of it, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Naturally You, man, tapping in. You gotta, listen, man. My body, always on my body. It's always on. Smell this goddess, this goddess of what soap should be. You know what I mean? This they oatmeal milk and honey. And you got a package right there next to you too, Queen. You know what I'm saying? This they turmeric and orange soap. Listen, man, you gotta tap in. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what's in that package right there, Queen, too. The Giants need to know.
We got the spearmint and eucalyptus body butter. Well,
What's
no,
that?
it's
The
a beer
spearmint and
butter.
what?
That's the
Vibe, right?
it's mint.
Shit, vibe, right? Listen. Let me show you this, right? This pure honey, though. Listen, man.
Triple
Ladies,
butter soap.
I might have.
Shaving haircut. This is definitely a man's box.
Listen, ladies, if you want him to eat the box, put this honey on your body. Woo! God. Listen, hold the fuck on, goddamn. Listen, I'm just gonna let
Rose
y'all.
hip and oatmeal soap. Ooh.
Just gonna pass this around here. Come get this, Shells. Thank you, King. Listen.
You take that one while I go through this.
I use this. Let me tell you something. This
I'ma
is
let
their
him talk.
heavenly honey succulent. I use this in the rose hip. I use that 3 times a week because it exfoliates your skin. You know what I mean? You be sleeping on your sheets. You know what I mean? And I don't use no washcloth. Don't use no washcloth when you use this. You want to just use straight soap to skin so that you can exfoliate your skin. You know what I mean? The secret to youthfulness is being, you know what I mean, exfoliating and making sure, you know what I mean, you get your skincare together. You know know what I
I
mean?
hope he don't need this.
I already know what
Steal
this
this.
smells like because I use it so often. But you know, the giants in the room may need to. You save 15%. Save 15% off using our promo code LOBP. You know what I mean? And make sure you tell them Live on Broadway Podcast sent you. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, this is. Oh my.
He don't need this.
Oh, my
It's
God.
okay.
Listen, man. Listen, Chels. Listen, man. I love it. I'm here for it. You know what I mean? Shout out to Naturally You, always Naturally You on Instagram. Make sure you follow them. Get in tune with what they doing. You know what I mean? The link is in their bio. You know what I mean? And make sure you save 15% off using LOBP promo code. LOBP promo code. That's the promo code, LOBP. I don't want y'all to hit me like, what's the number for 911? Nigga, it's 911. LOBP is the promo code. You know what I mean? Shout out to Always Naturally You. This shit hit different, right?
He don't need this body scrub. It's okay. It's
Shit hit different. Indeed so, Queen,
You
you're
don't need the
welcome.
body spell, yeah, right?
You know what I
For
mean?
real.
I don't know. I see your hands. I don't see where your hands are, but they, I don't know.
Lavender and
I don't-
chamomile.
Where them
Oh,
hands
yes.
at, though?
Always
Where
naturally.
where
Which
them
one is-
hands? Where that hand keep disappearing
Oh,
to?
here, I ain't got nothing.
Which one is good for your face?
Nah, I'm
I
just
ain't got
saying.
nothing.
Listen. I got a topic for us, right? And I want to talk about this, right? Because I saw something. Somebody sent me something. I want to talk about it with the Giants on Monday. You know what I mean? So listen, here's the topic, right? Ladies, when you're searching through your man's phone, what are you looking for? A reason to stay or a reason to leave?
Keep that same energy.
When you search through your man's phone and you decide to search through it, what are you looking for? A reason to stay or a reason to leave? Inquiring minds would like to know. Live on Broadway Podcast.
Keep that same energy. Clear.
Talk to me,
I
Shay.
have to really think about it. Like, why do I really need to be going through your phone? You must have done some shit to piss me off.
You said what?
You have to have done some shit to piss me off for me to have to go through your phone.
But now when you go through it, if you decide to go through it, and ladies and gentlemen on the live, right? Make sure you follow live on IM_Broadway. We live. You know what I'm talking about? When you go through the phone, are you looking for a reason to stay or a reason to leave?
See, that question is complex because when you think about it, it's, do you really want to leave this person in overall? How long have you been with this person? Is that really your intention? Do you really want to leave them? And if you're thinking about staying with that person, it's like, why is it even an option to begin with? But you gotta also think about the situation that you're facing. Now, let's say, for example, if you're going through your significant other's phone and you're trying to figure out, I heard rumors you were cheating, and you want that clarification, you're not gonna want to stay with your significant other if they're cheating. That's a disrespect to you. So it's like, I'm gonna walk because you didn't have the respect to tell me, okay, you know, this is not working. I decided to step out. I have to find out by word of mouth. You got me looking crazy. I'm hearing from people in the street, Day and Pookie, and now I gotta go through your phone to figure out the shit that you're doing. The fuck?
The fuck?
So,
I love when he about to start, cause it's a whole project.
He rocking
You
back
already
and
know.
forth right now.
no
Oh,
bullshit.
boy.
So now, on some real shit from the fella's point of view, if we ever looking through a female's phone, it's for a pass. That's why we looking for that shit. Like, oh, you over here fucking with this nigga? Okay. So now I know. They won't even say shit. Dudes probably won't even say shit. They probably just start fucking with another chick on the low just to be petty and shit. And they be like, oh, why you mad for? When you was fucking with X, Y, and Z, and I know you was fucking with them 1 year ago and start going the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? It's for a pass. That's why dudes go through the phone and shit. It's for that pass. But true story though,
Yeah.
I went through Lex's phone one time.
Okay.
I'll be real.
I'm here for it.
This is prior to us breaking up. We broke up for a couple of years. It don't matter. But before that had happened, she had this thing about me. She used to call me baby. and she never gave pet names to people. So she would call me baby all the time. So I used to be like, what's up, shorty? How you doing, ma? Hey, baby, that's just the way I talk. So she wanted to curve that. She wasn't feeling that no more. So I used to just try to find, because I was more of I'm an extrovert. She's the introvert.
Okay.
So I'm doing more of the shit that she finds disrespectful. She like, I don't like that. I don't like this. I'm just like, it's gonna be something I don't like about your ass. I'm gonna find some shit. You know what I'm saying? So
high and low, it's gonna get found.
I'm gonna find this shit. So you know what I'm saying? So I went through her fucking phone, bro. We was on. I want to say we was on vacation. Nope. We was at the crib, and she went out, and she just happened to have her phone open and shit, cause she never locked her phone at the time. Okay. And I fucking went through that shit, and I seen some nigga call her baby.
That's all a nigga needed.
When I tell you a nigga was, yo, you see how, all right, I get red. Y'all niggas know I get red in the face. I got burgundy.
He said burgundy.
I was the color of my fucking sweater right now. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I was sitting there fuming, but you know, I'm trying to be a G about it, so I'm holding my tongue and shit. I'm showing she walks back in the room, right? And she's like, what's wrong with you? And you know, typical nigga response, nothing, I'm good. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? She like, nah, something's up. What's up? I'm
Keep
like,
that same energy.
Right. So she like chilling on the bed and shit. I come up behind her, I give her a hug. She hear my heartbeat racing. She like, nah. So she can feel nigga like, oh,
temperature rising.
Right?
Yeah.
She like, nah, what's wrong? I said, yo, you let this nigga call you baby? And she's not a liar. So she thought about it. She had to think about it long and hard. She was like, oh, yeah, but now here's the crazy part.
I'm ready to break up with Lex right now.
Right? You know what I'm saying? I was on 10. I was like, but she never responded.
I'm ready to break up with her right now.
She never fucking responded. So he called her baby, but she never responded to the nigga. So I couldn't be. But I'm like, you should have said some shit.
That was a Prince card.
That was a Prince card. You should have said something. You should have fucking told. Should have blocked that nigga. You should have fucking cut that nigga the fuck off. I was ready. I was ready because everything was on me, but now I got you now.
Yep.
I got your ass.
Right where I want you.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, shit died down. I'm lying. I kept looking through the phone. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucking right.
Until she got that fucking passcode on, and she caught my ass. We was on vacation. She went away. She had her phone up, and she came out there. She came back in the room. I flipped that phone back around. She was like, using my phone? I'm like, nah, I ain't in your fucking phone. Fuck is you talking about?
While you trying to guilt trip her, she trying to guilt trip you.
She trying to guilt trip me. Lo and behold, I don't know that it shows attempts on the iPhone and shit.
And that's when he knew.
I was like, all right, that was the last time. I'm like, I've never done that shit. So yeah, that was my bullshit. I was looking just to be petty. I ain't gonna hold you.
I appreciate the honesty. Cause what I said, one day we gonna come up in here and keep it 2 more than 98.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I think when a man goes through a woman's phone or a woman goes through a man's phone, it's normally to solidify suspicions that they're already feeling. Right? So it really doesn't matter what they find, they're gonna make it into whatever it is that they want it to be. It could just be a hello with a lot of extra L's and O's on the back of it, and they're gonna be like, why that nigga saying hello to you like that for? You know what I mean? And I don't play that shit. I'm cool, like, with the opposite sex, friends, right? But that shit gotta, like, the shit gotta feel right. Like, if the shit don't feel right, and I'm a funny nigga, so that shit gotta feel right. I'm like, and I don't play that just because you might have a gay friend, because the nigga gay, that nigga still got a dick, don't he? He still got a dick, though. Like, that's like me being friends straight up, yo. I'm not jacking it, yo.
That nigga could be bisexual. Fuck out of here.
That's like me dating a chick, and she a dyke, she still got a pussy, right? Absolutely. Like, you wouldn't feel okay with that bitch coming out the shower, you know what I mean?
What, strap on?
You know what I'm talking about? Yo, B-Way, pass me that towel. What? You know what I mean? I'm just saying, but But I think right.
Got here, bro.
I think when you go through when you're going through a person's phone, is normally to solidify any suspicion that you already feel. You know what I mean? I think I'm more so likely to want to leave. You know what I mean? Because I'm looking for a reason to leave. I'm not looking for a reason to stay. So if I'm going through your phone, I'm looking for a reason to leave. First off. Second off, if you catch me, then you know it's over. It's over. You know what I mean? It's over. I'm not jacking it. I'm not jacking it because on any given Sunday, if this is what we doing, then this is what we should be fucking doing. You know what I mean? I.e. the last segment, if I'm here with you, I'm here with you, ho. You better motherfucking do what you gotta do. You know what I mean?
But if she's a hoe, why would you want to be with her?
Because she got that wow. She got that wow. I'm here for it.
I cannot save
There's some hoes in it.
Save
There's some hoes.
me.
What they talking about, Pete?
Oh man, they it got real. So D. Marie was talking about she was talking about how she had she was telling the collectors what was going on and she had her scenario and then she kind of got real deep into it.
D. Marie?
D. Marie.
D. Marie like girls.
And she said, how about I was in recovery after losing my son and my kid's dad was sitting next to me texting the next chick about hooking up. So,
Ain't shit.
yeah, that was an ain't shit move.
Does that mean that he ain't shit though? Can we do a deep dive?
He ain't shit.
Does
That's
that mean that
disrespectful
he
as
ain't
fuck.
shit? Or maybe just because she's in whatever situation that she is in, you know what I mean? Maybe her shit wasn't real right prior to that. We don't know.
Ooh.
So maybe she was doing a whole lot of fuck shit before she experienced that shit.
Ooh.
And now he's sitting there texting and doing whatever the fuck it is he doing. And now he fucked up. Maybe she was fucking up prior too. I'm just saying.
Ooh.
We ain't gonna sit here and make assumptions either, but you gonna sit there and try to be like how she expressed she was in recovery. Regardless to anything, no matter
Recovery
what.
from riding another pussy. She like other. She like
Don't
girls.
be trying to create false scenarios about my
The
boo,
fuck?
right?
You got a lot of boos.
Nah,
Which
like
way that pendulum swinging?
that's my girls. Those are my girls, my queens.
Which
who
way
I
that
love
pendulum
and they
swinging?
love me.
So you came in here with your bling bling on your rings and your fingers.
Right?
I'm like, I like men.
I wasn't here last Monday to watch the dreads happen in real time, but this Monday I'm
They're
here.
locks. Let's get it right.
I mean,
They're locks. You can't
dreads,
say
locks,
dreads.
that's not the same thing?
No, dreads. The terminology was
What's the
used
difference
to hurt
between dreads
people.
and locks? Right?
They're the same thing, but
Okay.
the terminology you gotta get with
I
it.
got you.
Terminology wise, we are not using dreads. We are calling them locks.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, locks.
Lock your ass in that fucking room. Listen, what's up, Shell? I'm sorry to cut you off.
But nah, it's messed up. No matter what it was, whether if she felt ill, whether if it was something else, if that's not the case, because we're not gonna make that assumption, you are fucked up for laying next to your significant other and trying to hit up another female.
But listen,
You're
right?
dirt.
Listen, I understand that, right? But I've personally been in situations where a woman did some fuck shit, and then you're reciprocating the fuck shit, but it's at the wrong. Hold on, but it's at the wrong time. So yeah, I might have did some fuck shit, and it was at the wrong time. But I'm just fucking repaying the shit that you was giving me. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying we're both wrong.
There's no right to that bullshit. The same way how if someone does something to you, trying to do the same thing back to them, that's not how you get paid back. That's childish ass shit.
I hear you.
Let's be honest. Oh, so your significant other cheated, so you're gonna cheat too. That
Nah,
doesn't
it's not even
cancel that
about
shit
cheating.
out.
Nah, it's
Yes.
not
No, it does not.
Yes.
That does not cancel shit out.
Listen.
Yes, it
So then when
does.
you got someone on the other end twisted and their feelings are all fucked up because they decided to do something to get even, that shit does not work.
Two negatives
you know
make a
what's funny to
positive.
me?
Two wrongs don't make a right.
It's always funny to me how you could come in here and ride this high horse, but you've never been petty in your life? You never did some petty fuck shit?
No.
Never.
Yo, fuck out of here.
Why is it necessary?
Call her Mike.
Fuck is you
Call
talking
her
about?
Mike.
Come on, nigga.
Fuck is you talking about?
We call her Mike today. Fuck out of
She
here.
ain't got no mic for
She
the rest
got
of
no
the
mics.
night, yo.
Fuck outta
She's just
here.
gonna sit there. Fuck out of here. Live on Broadway podcast. We're gonna wrap this segment and get Shelly straight. You know what I mean?
For real.
Next one. Live on Broadway podcast. You know the vibes. Pull.
Clear. It's on me.
Pop out with us. You are now locked into the hottest thing in the streets. Live on Broadway Podcast. Let's talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah. You know the vibes, man. Live on Broadway podcast. We right back with the shit, you heard? You know what I mean? Every Monday, 7 p.m. is 9 p.m. You know we tap in. You know what I mean? Get in tune with the Giants. You know what I mean? Make sure you follow all of us, Live on Broadway podcast. Make sure you tap in with me, @Broadway. And every Monday, we live. You know what I'm talking about? Boo! You know the vibes, man.
Clear.
Listen, man. It's nothing more fun than doing a live podcast and the imperfections. You know, you guys view, and if you're watching us live, you get to, you know, the uncandid behind the scenes bullshit that happens. I'm always here for it. You know what I mean? Seg 3, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. I got something to talk about. Let me set this up right now, you know, and see if I could get this right here. Let's do it like this.
Something, because all I know that works in the world is a relationship.
Yes, all right.
Okay, that's all that's going to work. It takes two people to have a relationship.
Yeah, but the relationship.
If you don't have a dream, fake it.
But the relationship, you can't fake a dream.
You got to fake it, because we don't have dreams these days. How the hell can you have a dream? For what?
Well, it isn't.
So everybody's jiving, but let's jive on that level.
If I love you, I can't lie to you.
Of course you can lie to me, and you will. If you love me and you're going off with Maddie someplace, you're lying to me. Because what the hell do I care about the truth? I care if you're there. But Billie Holiday say, hush now, don't explain.
All right, I accept that.
Of course.
All
Of
right,
course
I
you lie to me,
accept
because I don't even want to care. What does the truth matter? And why are you going to be truthful with me when you lie to everybody else? You lied when you smiled at that cracker down the job, right? Lie to me, smile. Treat me the same way you would treat him.
I can't treat you
You
the way I
must.
treat him.
You must. Because I've caught the frowns and the anger. He's happy with you. Of course he doesn't know you're unhappy. You grin at him all day long. You come home and I catch hell. Because I love you, I get least of you. I get the very minimum. And I'm saying, you know, fake it with me. Is that too much of the black woman to ask of the black man? For 10 years, so that we can get a child on his feet that says, yeah, father smiled at mother. He talked to me about school today. Who cares that you can read or can't read? Most Americans can't read. Most people can't read. They look at the pictures.
Baby, I know what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying, and I don't disagree. But no, I'm gonna be honest and think about it really. I'm not so sure that that is a human possibility. If I have to smile all day, and the cat on the job before me.
My four Giants. Listen, so what you just listened to was Nikki Giovanni. You know what I'm talking about? That was me interviewing Nikki Giovanni. It was an old interview, and pretty much what she was saying was, you know, I need you to lie to me. I need you to lie to me like you lied to the white man and you go to a job. So the question is, are lies healthy for the relationship? You know what I mean? Are lies, let me make sure I'm saying it. Am I saying this correct? Yeah. Are lies healthy for your relationship? Do you need, For a happy, thank you. Are lies healthy for a happy relationship? That's the question, Giants. Tap in, let me know what y'all talking about. I want to know, you know what I mean? Do you feel like lies are healthy for a happy relationship? Talk to me, P.
Yeah, so Just Call Me T. Marie said there are happy lies and then there are egregious lies. I'm just DeMarie said I hate lying.
But there's levels, like, why are you placing levels on it? Like, it's still a lie.
It's still a lie, but some people feel differently. She said, don't get carried away with that taking a mile when it's an inch there to take. So my take on this, honestly, is if that's how she feels, I think that's the type of lifestyle she's living in personally, where she feels as though black men have to lie to the white man or will lie to the white man to, get ahead in life. So therefore she's like, do your same due diligence with me as you would do with them. However, I don't agree with that because I've always been me. I don't lie to nobody. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I have lied before, but I haven't lied, as far as work-wise. So the same type of time that I would be on to somebody I'm trying to get ahead with, as far as, I guess, working, if I'm stretching the truth for work, I wouldn't do that with my lady. I'd rather be more transparent with my lady so I can, because that would help me to grow. You know what I'm saying? The more I stay in a certain lane, let me bring the mic down. The more I stay in a certain lane, with staying a certain, like, if I keep doing the same shit, throughout my whole life, I feel as though I would never grow. I'm gonna continually keep doing the same exact fucking thing. So if I'm lying to this person and you want to lie to you the same exact way, then when am I really learning? I'm staying on my same path. So I'd rather come to my lady and be real with her. I'd rather be real with my lady and not the persons that probably wouldn't be real with me. I'm trying to chill with the snakes. Yeah. If I know you a snake, I'll probably move the snake path so I could be all right. But if I know my lady's not a snake, then I'm gonna be more vulnerable and be more open. You know what I'm saying? Be more chill to help myself grow, because now I have different dynamics. I'm kind of broadening my horizons in a sense. That's my take on that.
Period.
Now we gotta use different. We ain't gonna use period on me. I use period.
That was actually the wrong drop.
Yeah, good, cause I used period all last week with them and period pool. Nah, I ain't doing that with me.
I meant to hit this one.
You prince card ass nigga.
You know what?
And that's fine by me, cause that's my card. It is what it is.
Look, listen, man. I feel like I understand the logic in what you're saying, and I also understand what Nikki Giovanni was saying. I feel like when you're in a relationship, what she was saying was, lie to me in the way that it's needed to be so that you can protect and keep this relationship happy. Because I'm out here cooking for you. I'm taking care of this household. I'm being a healthy neck for you, right? I don't got time to just explain that, but you get just what I'm saying.
You got time.
You know what I mean? I'm being all these things for you. So if there's things that's going on inside this relationship and you're coming home at the end of the day and you're feeling some sort of way, don't bring that shit in here. Lie to me and, hey babe, how was your day? I had a bit of a hard day, but don't put that shit out there on me. You know what I mean? Be like, yeah, babe, you know what I mean? Hold on, let me get myself together. Cause like if I'm in this house and my queen come in this house and she not dealing with the weight of the world and she come in here, don't bring that funky fucking attitude in here. Leave that shit at the door. Come in, whatever, say however you feel. I'm not saying lie to me in that sense. I'm saying get that shit off you, and then come to me and say whatever's going on. But sometimes people put a burden on their relationship from their work. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying.
So I understand that. Okay. I understand what you're saying, but if I can't release my burdens at home, then where can I release my burdens at?
I'm not saying you can't release them at home.
You just saying don't.
I'm saying pick the right timing. Because if you come in here and I'm, hey babe, you know what I mean? You come in the door, I grab you, we fake dancing, or whatever the case may be. You seeing my vibe.
Yeah.
Don't kill my fucking vibe.
Yeah.
Just like if the roles were reversed and I come in with a long strenuous day, and I see you in the good, hey babe, look, I'm on the phone with Tamika and whomever, right? And I'm like, yeah, all right, you know what I mean? Giving you bad vibes. It's like, nah, keep that same energy I would have kept with my boss if it was my boss that was paying me, and I'm sitting there, it's like, hey, Broadway, how was your day? Oh, my day was cool, my weekend was great. My weekend was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But to keep my job happy, what I'm doing? Lying. So I'm saying, like, to that regard, yeah, fucking, like, more ballerina, less hippopotamus.
All right. So I'm sorry, Shelly. I ain't letting you say shit right now. Hold on. So
I ain't let you say shit.
I ain't let you say shit. Nah. So how I feel about that is that's why people quit jobs. You know what I'm saying? Because you walking in there trying to appease somebody that might not be. Let's say you do what you're doing, and I understand your logic, but to kind of play Aaron Mallory. Now I'm not gonna say devil's advocate because I'm gonna say Aaron Mallory. Right.
To play the Aaron Mallory
card. The Aaron Mallory card. Let's just say that. I go to work and I'm sitting here constantly lying and I'm not feeling satisfied. You know what I'm saying? And they're sitting there and I'm giving them the type of energy that is possibly needed for me to keep this job, but they always want more. They want me to stay on that level, and now I have put on this facade this whole time to keep my job, but there's still no gratification there. The gratitude is not there. So
now isn't forever though.
No, and that's for real. That's for real. So that's what I'm saying. Like, why would I do that to my lady if on your same premise, if now is not forever?
But that's what I'm saying. Now isn't forever. So like, I don't gonna get into the job bag, right? But now isn't forever. So if you're occupying somebody's, if my significant other and I say, you know, fake it a little bit, like, cool, be responsible for your energy is greatly what I'm saying. Largely what I'm saying. Be responsible for your energy. Mm-hmm. So when you bring your energy to me, don't be a Debbie Downer. Yeah. Or because you having whatever you got going on, I'm sharing some ideas with you, and you like, yeah, that's trash. I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, that's whack or whatever. I'm like, the fuck? I'm going to Prince's house. I'm going down the block around the corner to get the fuck away from you because you're just being a Debbie Downer. Yeah. Because you got some shit going on.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Just fake it. So, and faking it to me is the equivalent of lying. Be something that. Talk to me, Shelly. I'm sorry. Prince wouldn't give you the floor, but I am.
Nah, I'm not giving you the floor. So you're okay with women faking it with you? Is that what you're saying?
Fuck is you talking about?
Let me put it back on you.
Yes.
All right, Shelly, you can answer the question. Now, go ahead.
Yes, I'm okay with women faking it. The fuck?
That is horrible.
Yo, we haven't done that in mad long.
That is fucking horrible. I feel like in that situation, that is valid. I would not like my significant other to lie to me because I would prefer my significant other being transparent. But if you're doing it to protect our relationship and our union, I understand, because it's true. At the end of the day, I just finished cooking you a meal. I'm expecting you to come home. I want you to unwind. I'm being your peace. So it's like, why are you gonna fuck up the vibe?
Why are you gonna be my disruption?
Exactly. So it's like, you're coming home. I know you had a rough day. We can definitely talk about this, but for the first, half hour or so, let's unwind.
Well, let me do a bit of a deeper dive because it's more so when you know who you're dealing with, right? Because if I know my queen and I know something's not right, I just rub on the back, babe, we'll talk about it whenever you're ready to. And just keep it pushing.
Because you know their energy.
I know her energy, babe. Look, hey, babe, we'll talk about it whenever you're ready to. You know what I mean? And that lets her know, all right, cool, right now I don't feel like talking about it. I'll talk about it later. Or that lets her know, all right, cool, baby, you know what, babe, I'm happy you brought that up because XYZ happened. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know how that goes. Omitting the truth is the same as a lie. You know what I mean? So if you're not telling it, but anyway, go ahead.
You're giving them the options to choose. So it's, do you want to talk about it now? Do you want to talk about it later?
I'm big for setting it up though. Like,
but everyone's different. That's the thing. Everyone's not the same. Some people, they're just like, fuck it, I want to talk about it now. I want to get it off my chest so I can actually relax, and that's it. Yeah. Then you got people, I need to relax, I'm tense right now, and then afterwards talk about it. But it's like you gotta think about it, end all be all, overall, what do you wanna end up with? Being relaxed or tense? Because if not, your whole relaxation that you just had, you're tense now you gotta relax again.
What they talking about, Pete?
All right, before I get to what they talking about, I got more to say. Nah.
Talk to me, King.
Talk to no.
All she gotta do is buy me the collectors. I'll get her the always naturally, you know what I'm saying?
Keep that same energy.
That's what we'll do. LOBP, code LOBP, 15% off, $5 off. There you go.
There you go.
But the collectors, the underscore collectors underscore said, I can't be 100% mad at my boss and take 50% out on my lady. That's like her. Let me turn it around because it look crazy. I'm over here reading this shit. Her being my punching bag. Oh, her being my punching bag, and I should be able to build, and she should be able to soothe me rather than lie to me. Indian underscore Queen underscore Y said, tell the truth before someone else tell it for you. Just call me T. Marie said, if you mad about work 5 days out of 5,
keep that same energy.
I need you to put a brave face at least 2 of them joints.
Who said that?
Just call me T. Marie.
Is Honey Love in there?
Let me see. No, but Lish 2 times.
Lish 2
times said the cameraman need to be replaced. That is me, Lish. So fuck out of here. Nah, I'm just joking with you. Trey 11208 said, you can always feel when your partner energy is off as well. Lex Luthor said, you're out in the world hype, showing everyone else mad love, but come home and be wild dry. Nah, I don't see Honey Love in here nowhere. But Always Naturally You said she agreed with me. That's why I said I'm buying Lex some Always Naturally You. Using promo code LOBP.
I'm here for it.
But yeah, it's a lot more. It's a lot of comments that's going off. So yeah, that's
shout out to the Giants, man, tapping in, man. Every Monday, you know the vibes, man. Live on Broadway podcast. You know, it's always fun to watch you guys tap in and listen to it, right? Because I think, you know, we learn a lot by way of you guys and the commentary. You know what I mean? Those that's viewing us on YouTube, when y'all leave your comments, you know. Segment 1, you know, we spoke about, are you ready to be in a whole relationship? You know what I mean? Like, I played it. You had to be here. You know what I'm saying? Segment 2 was ladies. You know, when you're searching through your man's phone, are you looking for a reason to stay or a reason to leave? You know what I mean? Seg 3, are lives healthy for a happy relationship? You know, I think no matter how you slice that pie, everybody's looking for ultimate satisfaction and happiness in their relationships, no matter how you know what I mean, get to it. I don't feel like there's no right way. You know what I mean? What may work for Shelly and we don't even know. We gonna get to the bottom of this shit one day.
She's single. She ain't got no fucking body.
We gonna get to the bottom.
Here.
But anyway, what works for Shelly and Hotbox, you know what I mean, may be what works for them. What works for
fuck?
That's good.
What works for P and Lex is what works for P and Lex. You know, I'm a firm believer that you have to carve out what you want your relationship to be. You know what I mean? The same math. It's not like math. It's not the same way every time for everybody. You know what I mean? Different rules apply to different folk. You know what I mean? And the same thing with friends and family. You know what I mean? I think friends and family sometimes expect things to be for you the way it is for them, and that's not necessarily the truth. You know what I mean? You know, listen, man, we could do this all night. What's up, Pete?
I got one last thing to say. What I got out of this is that Way wants a submissive woman.
Keep that same energy.
Who doesn't mind faking it with him. And I'm just looking there. Alright? I don't want that.
And she gotta have that. She gotta have that wow.
Somebody take their mics.
And she gotta have bubble head. Live Live on Broadway Podcast. You know the vibe. We do this every Monday at 7 p.m. 9 p.m. Shout out to the Giants in the room. Shout out to everybody that's on live. You know how we give it up, man. Turn my shit up. You know what I mean? Listen, December 7th. Make sure you DM Live on Broadway Podcast so that we can send you the location of where everything is happening at. You know what I mean? Listen, our recap episode, last podcast of the year, December 7th. You know what I mean? We be back after that, I think January 11th. I believe that is 11th. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Right, tap in, and we gonna conclude this shit. Shout out to the Giants in the room. Shout out to the Giants on YouTube, and shout out to you guys on YouTube that's bringing our fucking numbers up. I appreciate you guys. You know what I mean?
Talk about them numbers, King.
Yeah, man, numbers going up, man. I appreciate the viewership. You know what I mean? The comments. You know what I mean? YouTube community different. It took them a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the only thing that matters is the end result. Nobody care how you made your money. They just want to know that you got it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Live on Broadway Podcast. You know the vibes. Pull! Clear!
If you're still listening this long, then we must be doing something right. You want to be part of our next live in-studio audience? You want your videos and questions to be part of our next promo run? Then submit everything to rsbpliveonbroadway@gmail.com. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Or you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at @IM_Broadway.